Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today I'm going to be talking about the state of the game with you guys because I've seen a lot of different content creators talk about it and basically what I would like for the future and all that stuff. But before we get into it, I know a lot of people were talking about the release schedule. I haven't seen anything yet about a Demon Lord Rimuru, so I'm thinking Demon Lord Rimuru actually got delayed, so maybe they're listening to community feedback. I don't really care if they announce that they're listening to community feedback or not, so hopefully they're listening to that. And watch me eat my words an hour after uploading this video and he comes out. I have no idea. But basically, the state of the game currently, if you guys, obviously everybody plays the game here, but it's essentially you get the end game, you farm up gear, so you can beat Conquest, and then you farm gear to beat Conquest. And I've seen a lot of other YouTubers ask the why, like the rhyme for the reason. They want to know why they're farming up gear for Conquest. Why are you getting your units so strong, etc.? Well, like, why are we doing all this? The answer is very simple. It's because Heroes Jubilee is around the corner, and I imagine that they want to give people a fighting chance in Heroes Jubilee, so they're letting you gear up ahead of time, so it's not just, you know, entirely just whale to win, which, I'm not going to lie, whales like myself are going to have a massive advantage in any sort of competitive game mode or any sort of PvP or anything like that. We're going to have a massive advantage, 100%. But free-to-play can actually make up some of the difference between just grinding harder than whales right now. So there is that. So that's essentially what I believe that we're grinding in-game for right now. And at least that's what I'm grinding it for. Because if I go to... I was going to make a different video for this afternoon, but I really wanted to talk about this topic while people are on it. But if I go, you can look, I've got 6-star equips, 6-star equips, 6-star equip, all the way across my main units. I just full on 6-star equips. But the current state of the game is basically you hop on, you do your dailies, and then you do all your event stuff, which is the parallel process. Not the parallel, it's the Predator event. You come here, you do this, and you do Predator battle, and then you go ahead and do that. All I'm going to point out, I want to point this out. You notice that this stuff right here with the Predator battle, you get like, you can get up to 15 of the 3-star materials a day, or 15 of the rainbow materials a day, so you can actually level from 7 to 10 efficiently. You can get up to 15 of these a day. 15. These are huge because they're effective for everybody, right? And then the other thing is they also have this event going to try to help people who need that little kickstart. All this stuff, right? Not that, not here, but did it all end? I assumed it ended. Ended. But they had that event for the Conquest, the early Conquest. It's over now, right? Yeah, it's over now. But they had that event for the early Conquest stuff. So whenever you would, do it, you could get you get a start into the Conquest to help people start it a lot easier. Because Conquest, whenever the game first came out, was genuinely really, really hard. It still is really hard. As you guys can see, I'm still working on clearing a lot of it personally. I have no idea how I'm going to do E-Free, but you can see I've cleared everything else or completed it, one of the two, but I have no idea how I'm going to be E-Free. If you guys don't know, here, let me show you while I talk. Yeah, I'm going to lose this anyway, so I might as well show you. Let me swap you out for Kenya. Kenya's cracked, dude. You got to bring in Kenya. So I knew that this, like, I don't know how I'm going to beat this, but this is basically the end game. Is right now is just farming up and gearing up your characters and making up teams. And the other thing is why I think they're blasting out banners super fast is that there's just no, like, there's no full teams right now, and they want to make comprehensive teams available for Heroes Jubilee, which is going to be the PvE ranking system type thing where you're going to compete against other players. Like, you'll compete against people like me, Giga Whales, you'll be competing against a bunch of different people. But basically, that's exactly what we're going to be going through, stuff like that. So, this is about to be really, really hard. You guys are about to see. So, a lot of people are really confused as to what to do with in-game grind. Like, why do I care about having a strong in-game whenever there is no actual game to play right now? And like I said, you want to grind up for that Heroes Jubilee, you want to get ready for that. The other thing is the events are kind of boring a little bit, right? At least I think so. I think I messed up in doing this, but I think the events are kind of a little bit boring, personally. But I think they're necessary currently, so we can actually... Okay, that's a much better hand. so we can actually, you know, get our units up strong enough to be able to compete. Because you're about to see what Master Ifrit looks like. Like, I did everything I could to try to slow this dude down. I gave myself some crit resistance, and look, this quarter HP gone. Oh, look, he's got another ult ready to go. This is like, this is next level ridiculous. This is so crazy, dude. Alright, so we're going to bring in Diablo next. We're going to save the boy. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Alright. And we're also going to do this yet again. And then we're going to just use some of this up. But yeah, I think a lot of people really kind of misunderstand the direction the game is going. The game, in my opinion, is going to stay majorly a PvE game. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people talk about PvP, but like straight up, I don't want them to add PvP because it like, I like whaling. In the easiest way I can say it, I like to whale. I think obviously whaling doesn't take skill or anything. Whaling's not like hard, anybody can whale, right? But I think personally I just really like whaling. I like supporting my favorite games, and I like getting my favorite units as strong as possible. It's always one of my favorite things to do in these games. And to go into like any game that has PvP basically makes me feel like crap for being a whale. Because it's like, it's not fun to just like go in and smash people whenever I know only reason I'm winning is because of my money. You know, I'm not a dum-dum. I get it, right? Oh, he killed him. I think we might be able to clear it though. We survived the danger zone. So we might actually be in the clear. But I don't want the only reason I beat people in any sort of like competitive thing to be my money, but I know obviously money gives you a massive advantage. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not ignorant. You know, I understand that me spending money gives me an advantage. I just don't want that to be the sole reason I ever win to anything. I want, you know, I want to try to actually have a brain battle. So hopefully, another way they could do PvP is if they bracket whales against each other. That way, you know, it doesn't feel so poopy. Damn, we actually got a really good, yeah, we got a really good run going here. Actually, we're actually about to do some work. So Veldor is about to die, and then Benamar is going to come back in. So what we're going to do? We're actually going to pop this. Yeah. So we can actually give him a little bit of a boosty, so he can deal a little bit more damage. Then we have Soul of Secrets, and if Veldor somehow does not die, then we have a very strong Milim ult coming next turn. Alright. But yeah, I think PvP isn't the answer. I really don't want PvP, personally. Veldor didn't die. What? Hey, yo! Hey, Ifrit with the hookup! Ifrit said, hey, man. Hey, I see you've been struggling here. Let me hook you up. Let's swap out you for you. So if he does die, we get Benamaru back in. So I'm gonna boppity bop bop bop. But yeah. Dude, are we actually gonna clear this? Oh my god. Hey, no counter. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. I can't believe I managed to beat this dude. This is the last one that I had to actually beat. So that means all of them are beatable now for me. It doesn't matter. It's over. Dude, that was sick, actually. I beat it. But stuff like this is due to how much money I spent. 100%. This is due to me having like almost a full level 100 team. The reason I can beat this right now. The grind does help. Don't get me wrong. Like, beating the grind actually helps out a ton. But stuff like that is really, 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 really hard. And I don't know how free-to-play are going to beat it anytime soon within like the next month or so. I think it'll be like a solid 2 to 3 months before free-to-play are just absolutely crushing that stuff before they get their unit strong enough, you know? So that's just where I stand on the state of the game. I think that there's a lot of progress to be had, and I think the game's going to get a lot better. But I think we have to get there first, right? I think the the slow pacing to get there is going to drive a lot of people away, which I get it. It's a super grindy game, but I enjoy the grind. I love it all. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about the ramble. I'm sorry I got super, like, ranty because I was focusing on the game and trying to talk at the same time. I'm not very good at that. I gotta try not to do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.